Hello students, today we are going to talk about EMF produced due to motion of conductor placed in a magnetic field, which is also called motional EMF. Now you see there could be two situations. If a body is rotated when placed in magnetic field, or it is having linear motion and placed in magnetic field. So we shall be discussing it one by one. Here we have a coil placed in a uniform magnetic field and that is rotated. When seen from top, it is having clockwise motion. We have assumed like that. Now in this case you can understand that the charge is present inside a conductor and that conductor is having motion. So due to motion, some Lorentz force will act on it, and therefore the charges of different nature will be accumulated at different ends of the coil. The direction of flow of electric current due to this EMF generated can be found by applying the Fleming's right hand rule. So you have already read it in class 10. You can again refer to it. So what we are talking is, if the coil is placed in magnetic field and the coil is made to rotate, so some electric current will flow due to EMF generated. Now one thing is very important to understand, that if we attach the load to the two ends of the coil and the load is placed within the magnetic field itself, then what happens, that say for example it is a bulb, load is in the form of a bulb, then that bulb will not glow. This is because of the fact that the charge are experiencing Lorentz force, which keeps the charge restricted and disallows the charge to flow through the coil within the magnetic field zone. And since the bulb is placed within the magnetic field zone, therefore the charges will stay in their position and will not be allowed to pass through the coil of the bulb. And so bulb B1 in this case will not glow. But if we happen to attach another bulb B2, which is placed outside the magnetic field but attached to the two ends of the coil, which is made to rotate in the magnetic field, then in that case the bulb B2 will glow, because the charge are accumulated at the two ends and no Lorentz force is there to restrict its motion outside the magnetic field, because outside the magnetic field Lorentz force becomes zero. So that is very important. We must remember it and understand it very well. Now we can have another case, a horizontal rod which is placed in magnetic field and is made to move up, vertically upward direction. In that case you can apply the Lorentz force. What is the Lorentz force? You see, if in this case the direction of motion is vertically upward and direction of magnetic field is horizontal and the rod is moving in vertically upward direction, in that case what happens, the A end, that is the end which is farther from you, the tip of the pen, will develop positive charge, accumulate positive charge over here, and end B, this end, will develop negative charge. That means some EMF will be generated. Now again the same thing will happen if we attach the two ends through a bulb B3, but the bulb is placed within the magnetic field, then in that case the bulb will not glow, because of the same reason which we have discussed earlier. And if we attach the two ends of the rod with another bulb B4 which is placed outside the magnetic field, then current will flow through the bulb B4, because no Lorentz force acts on the charged particle when it is outside the magnetic field, and so the charge will flow and bulb B4 will glow. So here this is very important discussions we have done, because in our day-to-day life we have magnetic field always existing. At least the magnetic field of Earth is always there, and metallic bodies, metallic automobiles, all are made of metallic materials. They are moving in magnetic field. So certainly very low amount of EMF, but it is always generated, and so we need to deal it if it becomes a problem in some way. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.